Good morning, gamers. It's Saturday morning. We're going to get, of course, because it's the weekend, some Beyond sausage sandwiches from Dunkin'. Jamie's gonna grab a coffee. I haven't decided if I want one yet. Might just do an energy drink. She wants to hit up Ulta, so we're gonna do that. And then I have to get home, finish yesterday's Vlogmas. I'm gonna possibly react to something. Maybe I'll bring all those files, put them on my laptop, and then we can go over to Jamie's house. We gotta do some stuff there. I don't have my sunglasses. They're in my car, which is not here. Oh boy. But I'll be fine. Good morning. Can I see? It's gifts. She can't show it. Parked next to a pile of snow, so I have to go in through the passenger side. I could have moved. I could have fixed it. I didn't though. Luckily, I am flexible. That was my foot. Aren't you surprised? I ordered the stuff from Dunkin'. Gonna go pick that up in a second. It's right over there. Wait for Jamie. She was in line. I was like, you know what? It's gonna take me a second to get into the car, so I'll go ahead. And then I saw, you'll see it. You'll see what we got, I guess, right? I always show it. I got here an iced macchiato, large, with almond milk and peppermint mocha. Only reason I got a macchiato is because one time I ordered a iced latte
with an extra shot.
An iced latte with an extra shot, and the guy at let me tell a story.
Want me to say it and you can mouth it? One time I was at Dunkin' Donuts and I ordered an iced latte with an extra shot. But then the nice gentleman at Dunkin' Donuts told me that if you order a macchiato, it actually has the extra shot already in there, and I think it's cheaper.
It's not cheaper. It's a couple cents more in a latte.
Oh.
But it's less than getting an extra shot usually.
Oh, well that's what I meant. You jerk.
Sorry. I'm gonna construct the sandwich. Now I've got plenty of room to work with.
Did you tell the vlog?
I'm gonna pretend that they didn't put a freaking rubber puck of egg right here that I had to throw out. Especially because I clearly... Real bad luck today.
Why? What else happened?
The last 2 days.
Yeah.
The Moe's and now this. No egg, no cheese.
Yeah, you didn't write it.
But they threw the egg on there anyway. But at least
no cheese.
each time they put cheese on it, and I had to just bring it back because I literally couldn't scrape it off. I'm usually pretty good. If I could just like...
Yeah, you usually don't.
I could just pick stuff off and I'm usually okay. But yeah, it's fine. At least that the thing that was on there was truly like a solid rubber puck of egg that like there was no transfer of anything. It's just like this wobbly thing, like ridiculous. I'm just being a summoning circle or something. But ketchup, 6 tater tots, ripped up the patty because this donut does not have a tight hole. It's quite loose.
Ew.
And so let me just keep constructing this. I don't know. I smash it down. I smash it. I smash it. There you go. Big sausage, hash brown, bagel breakfast sandwich. I just did a little reaction to an Eric Cook Vlogmas. I know, who would have thought, right? I'm just seeing if I could just send all this stuff over to myself so I can get it on my laptop. And then I can edit it down, hopefully, while I'm over at Jamie's today. We will see how this all goes. And that's how it is so far. We heading over to Jamie's. I hate how much the temperature changes from early in the morning to
it's still cold.
Midday. I have to do a bunch of editing. Jamie's got to let her dogs out.
Who let the dogs out?
Molly and Ella. They're going to be big brats.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding. They're very sweet.
No, they're not.
Well, look who it is. If it isn't Dewey the cat. God, what's that? What is that?
Oh my gosh.
You're crazy. Ella.
Ella,
She's too busy
come here, girl.
checking the perimeter.
Molly, come here.
What
Leave the
lovely
squirrel
pups.
alone.
She's a bullet. She's a bullet. Likes having the window open so we could just sit out there and look out. But lately, he's been obsessed with clawing at the friggin' screen, which is not good because he could knock it out easily.
Oh, God.
And then get out, and then we don't want to lose the poor guy. So we're gonna we're gonna is that not backwards or something?
I don't think so.
We'll figure it out.
Like
If he wants to scratch at the screen, we're gonna put a harness on him and take him outside. We're not like punishing him for scratching at the screen, but we there's this harness that he's never really used. I think he's a little weirded out having it strapped on because he's not used to it. He doesn't even have like a collar. So if we scoop him out and put him outside, see how he feels.
Sure.
Obviously, we're not going to torture the poor guy. If he has a horrible time, we'll take him back in. You're in a harness. You have to go outside now.
There you go.
Oh. Here, you want to hold it?
Sure.
I think he's done. Okay, all right, we'll take him in. He's fine. He's chilling. He might be a little grumpy. But no, we didn't like force him out there to torture or anything. It's just a little funny to me. He acts so tough like he's about to rip the screen down. We take him out there, he's not sure what to do with himself. Am I right or what, Dewey? He's a little grumpy. Well, look who came crawling back to the window. I think he liked it. He liked it a little bit, right? We are at Stop and Shop now. We are picking up some food and also stuff for... We got these big giant gingerbread men from Whole Foods, and we're gonna decorate them. Dots, maybe? Definitely not nips.
No.
We don't need any nips.
Yeah, this one's fine.
Is this supposed to be reindeer? Why is it cut off at the neck? I don't like this trophy reindeer vibe. This is the meat section of Stop and Shop. This is all plant-based stuff right here, pretty lit. Gonna try meatballs. Sauce right here, the sauce. That is my favorite sauce right now. Okay, so we got some of those meatballs. Where are they? Or farmland, plant-based meatballs with dairy-free Parmesan alternative. I love the wording. Italian style, so it's pre-seasoned. We love seasoning. Let me notice these. I guess it's Follow Your Heart brand or some kind of
Molly
thing. Is Molly being bad? Barking. Anyway, gonna have that with some spaghetti. Spaghetti. So that's for later. For now, just as a little thing tide us over, I was gonna make some bean and rice burritos. Let's see how they come out. Just a little simple thing. Just washed my hands, especially after a grocery store trip in the winter. I have some steaming bag white rice in the microwave right now. We got some Old El Paso fat-free refried beans. If you're not getting the fat-free ones, then you have to make sure you get the vegetarian ones, or if it's some other brand, you just check the ingredients, because like traditional refried beans has like lard in it. So watch out for that. Yeah, there's no like oil in this at all, fat-free. That would make sense. Yeah, so we either get this or the vegetarian one. I think Amy's also makes it. I'll heat this up with a couple of, you know, random spices. I know it's kind of plain that it's just a white rice, so I'll figure something out. Spice it up a little bit. Oh yeah, taco sauce, that's true. True, keep it simple. Oh, let me show the nog.
This is the best one.
Jamie's favorite vegan eggnog, almond breeze. Are we doing a grocery haul?
I don't know what to do with my phone.
You said this one's thick?
Yeah, it's thicker. It's the thickest one.
Thick. I like a thin eggnog sometimes. I can't complain. This is delicious. But and there's certain spices Jamie's just not too chill about in like creamy beverages such as eggnog. I think you're not too into ginger. Maybe like some kind of clove or allspice you're not too fond of.
I like the taste of the silk one, but it's not thick. So that's the best one.
2 C's. I added some taco sauce to the refried beans because it was a little dry. And basically just a bunch of adobo, a little salt. And that'll be it. And then I'll pour some more taco sauce on top of it. And I don't know if it needs any more spice other than that because there's just a bunch in the beans from the adobo. It's an all-purpose type deal. I was gonna wet some paper towels to heat up with the tortillas to make them kind of like steamed. We're low on paper towels, so all I did was just wet the plate that I'm gonna put them on a little bit. I'll slap the tortilla on there, sprinkle some more water on it. Burritos, done. How you like me now? Ooh, the TV. It's good.
It's good.
Boom. Delish.
In my office, you guys can see right over there. I wanted to share this with you guys first.
Hey, how's it going? I was doing some laundry. I'm feeling very mentally fatigued right now. Not sure exactly why, but I've been drinking a bunch of water, and I feel like I should like try to work out later, just do something, just get myself moving. It's just feel very cloud brained right now. I've been staring at screens all week, so could have something to do with it. Maybe I'm just dehydrated. I don't know. Laundry time though. So it's a bit later. I'm sure the last thing you saw was just me eating, but oh, and also the TV turning on.
Sorry.
But it's later, believe me. I'm putting the water on. Mama done taught me use a lot of water and a pot that is tall, because that way it'll retain the most heat, especially when you put the pasta in. You want it to get up to boiling again as quickly as possible. And you always add salt, lots of salt to the water before, as was also verified by a chef at the restaurant I used to work at, who I asked him, like, does it, like, you really can't just, like, salt it after or something? And he was like, nah, I won't imitate his voice. You got to put it in before, and then it kind of gets into the pasta. It's not the same otherwise. And I was like, okay, you're the chef. We got this, like, cauldron type situation, so you can just lift the thing out to strain it. They're kind of annoying to clean, but I'm going all out with this, except for the meatballs are pre-made and pre-seasoned, so that's not the all out part. Oh, look at these flowers.
I bought them.
Must be nice. Oh, for Thanksgiving. You're very nice. Gonna just follow the instructions on these guys. It said preheat to 375. I'm just gonna follow whatever it says on here. I've never made these before. I mean, although I might also just end up just drizzling it with a little olive oil. Just that little extra something. I don't know. Lit though. Boom, laid these out. Foil on a baking sheet. Spritzed it with some oil. Spread them out so there's, you know, room for the air, the heat to convect around them.
On Nickelodeon right now.
Did you just say SpongeBob the Musical is live on Nickelodeon right now? Must be nice. Anyway, I've made meatballs before out of the Beyond Beef. They sell like a pound of Beyond meat in like a thing. I made meatballs out of that. I'm not sure if I vlogged that day. I might have taken a picture or something. I really don't remember. If you are going to make your own, pro tip when forming them, keep some cold water. You know, I guess you could have it as a drizzle to keep your fingertips wet and cold. That way all the stuff won't stick to your hands and you can form nice shapes. Which goes for like other doughs and stuff too. But especially for these meatballs. Yeah, I don't know about this.
I'm not feeling this at all.
If I was really trying to impress, I could always put this in a saucepan, get that warming up. No, I'm actually
Oh, sorry.
I mean, not that you can't listen, I could talk to you too at the same time. Oh no, it's fine. You could watch your SpongeBob musical.
I'm not.
Yeah, anyway, I'm really trying to impress. I could have heated this up in a saucepan or something. Get that moving. Also, probably gonna add to this. This is very good, by the way. I know I mentioned it before. Roasted garlic. Rayos? Not sure. I should have checked before to not humiliate myself. Gonna add a little bit of balsamic to it at the end. For some reason, it just does a nice thing for me. Sorry if that's a problem for you. But yeah, this is pretty good to go. Maybe some extra salt if you're really in a salty mood. Really weird. I'm glad I didn't drizzle it with oil now because I've baking the meatballs and they're just really like sizzling and popping, you know, like the oil. Like, I guess there's a lot of oil in the meatballs they're letting off, and it was just kind of like, you know, like popping and cracking and whatever, and like it was giving off a little bit of smoke. So I was like, oh god. I turned down the oven. I opened it up a little, like turned it off for a second. I'm putting it back up to 350. It only said 375, so like I don't know how much lower it can go on this for it to like chill out a little bit, but yeah, I don't know, a lot of oil, I guess, and I have the vent on right now. Annoying. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Okay, so it's back up to 350. It seems to be a little more chill now. It's on like convection too, so things are moving around in there. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's making it hotter, who knows. It's like okay. It's still like sizzling and stuff. It's letting off a lot of oil, but it's stable now. This is going. It's getting pretty good, so let me put the pasta in. I'm actually gonna break the pasta in half. Got one side open. We're on the corner of the counter. No mess of any kind. Just gonna move it around a little bit so they don't stick together in the initial couple of seconds here. It's already starting to bubble up again after the heat loss from throwing in the pasta. Oh wow, it's already getting pretty soft. How about that? Not really, just a little malleable. I cringing at the thought of how many is going to be stuck in the little holes. Maybe angel hair wasn't the best choice for this pot. I really just don't want these to stick together in clumps. These a turn. It's been, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. I haven't really been checking. I just looked at them. I was like, okay, I'll keep it. Oh. Classic. You put the pasta in, water's not boiling. You put the lid on it. Instantly fires up and it starts about to overflow with bubbles. That's fine. It happens. It's gonna be annoying to clean the stove after with like the water residue. But anyway, I gotta keep flipping the meatballs. These could have stayed in longer. It's like barely kind of brown on that side. I was getting a little worried though, especially with how the initial part went. Yeah, I think 350 worked out better for these because 375 convection, it was just burning up. You could see like little burnt oil spots, kind of. Not too bad, just a little bit. So these can definitely go for a while longer. The top of them firm. Looking for like a nice kind of variety of texture. Just that. All right, so again, if you want to do a fancy plating, I would maybe toss in a little bit of this with the pasta, stain it a bit, and then throw it on the plate, maybe in a nice little neat circle, then put some more sauce on with the meatballs, yada yada, like just put a little sauce on top. It's just us, we're just gonna eat it, so I'm just gonna throw all the sauce in the pasta, mix it around, and we'll put it on a plate. We don't have to like present it to ourselves. Oh, it's nice sometimes. A little dinner date thing. You want me to do that? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Because I threw like not even a cup of the sauce in here. What? Very cozy looking. Okay. Like a cup and a half. This is where we're at. That seems pretty good to me for a start. Lid on this, try not to lose a lot of moisture. See how this is doing. Watch out, Ella, get out of here. Scoot, scoot, scoot. I just want to protect you. You gotta get out. Oh, pretty nice. Pretty nice. We're getting there. Mixed in a little bit of balsamic. If I hadn't used this sauce, if I just used like a can of Prego or something, I would definitely be throwing in a bunch of garlic powder, some extra salt, you name it to it. But this is pretty all set, in my opinion. So nice and easy. Meatballs almost done. This is a great time to take out the piece of bread you've had magically toasting for a couple of minutes. Usually these just show up when you start cooking Italian food, you know, so you want to warm that up. Yes, my thing is covered in spaghetti. Oh, at least that side got nice. That's a good color for that. This side, not so much. It's fine though. Stay right there. Who's hungry? Y'all, this actually looks really good. I'm gonna try this meatball. I haven't had this before. I'm gonna use my hand like a savage.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I was afraid it might have dried out, but it's pretty good. Highly recommend. Good recipe. But great job, WiLLo. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm proud of this. You want to take one last look at it before it's bye-bye? Yeah, we got... This is left from the pasta that was left over, the meatballs that were left over. Got all this sauce left for lunch tomorrow. A midnight snack later, more likely. But, yeah, it's a good amount. Pretty nice. Meal prepping. So dinner, absolutely incredible. Jamie's being very sweet and helping me by scrubbing all the dishes. I made a big mess and she's helped me clean it all up. I'm helping to put some stuff away. Are the gingerbread people. They're pretty big. That's why we decided to go with this instead of bothering to make a giant gingerbread house. That would have taken up a ton of space. There's a lot of wasted space in it, a lot of negative space, you know, involving, there's structural integrity involved.
Like creative platform.
Yeah, true. It's a fresh palette. We can follow these lines and stuff we want to. Honestly, I'm a big fan of frosting.
Lines on it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, a little couple of things. I'm probably just gonna douse him in frosting and then just, you know, start fresh on some kind of design. We'll see. This is what we're working with for the decorating. Sweet tarts, Sour Patch. I'm doing the Amberlin hard tap.
I can't do
Sour
the
Patch
line.
Kids. Dots.
DOTS.
DOTS. Dots. Some red gel. Just first drawing some lines and stuff. And white Pillsbury. So I'm gonna douse him in that. Draw a couple of things with this. And stick these where I please. Bananas, art world gone mad. This duct tape fruit sold for $120,000. If you don't think it's worth $120,000, don't buy it, bro. Personally, I respect the hustle. Because I found a news article. Yeah. What, do you think I'm talking to myself in the bathroom? We're gonna get this started. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bother like showing the entire creative process of dressing these guys up, but here they are. I think we're gonna do a poll. What, on Instagram, you think?
Sure.
See who likes which one better?
All right, it's time for the comments of the day. I'm the slightest bit stuffed up, as you might be able to tell from my voice. Just, I think, like some allergies or something. I don't know. I don't feel sick or anything. I think I'm all good, but let's take a look at the comments on the last Vlogmas, which was Vlogmas Day 6. Everyone lied to me. This isn't doing anything right now, by the way. It's just in the way. Let's see what y'all had to say. Samantha M says, I love pomegranates. Never had any success with the spanking method either, LOL. I do exactly what you do, but I do it underwater, mostly because I don't get sticky, and if I pop an arrow by accident, it doesn't shoot pomegranate juice everywhere. Try underwater next. I've tried that before, and I've noticed that it doesn't, like, it didn't do what they said it was going to do, where, like, all the stuff that you don't want just, like, floats or something. You can just, like, skim it off. But I don't know, maybe I should try it again. Thank you. Ashy Pebbles says, loving the nails. I'll be making your pasta you made yesterday today for lunch. Thank you very much. Yeah, a lot of people are loving the stuff that I just threw together because it was in my house. Just pasta with spinach and onions. Thanks. Goblin says, I'll have to give those other pastas a shot sometime. You and Jamie always seem to eat yummy stuff. I love Moe's. Sorry they did you dirty. Yeah, that was brutal. With the cheese and queso in my taco stack or whatever they call it. Michael B. Petty says, Moe's does look pretty lit. And then a reply from himself saying, apparently I commented that way too soon. Yeah, it looked pretty good. It was just unfortunate that it all went wrong. But hey, the bowl was still pretty good because Jamie's great and decided to split with me. Shatwan Johnson says, I love Doom. It's my all-time favorite game along with Halo and Gears. LOL, Team WiLLo must be nice. Thanks. Yeah, oh man, I would love to play that right now. A little more Doom. It's like, I really get sucked into it though. Like, I gotta like, After like an hour, I really got to take a break because the last time I played was for like a couple hours straight, and like I walked away from it like, oh my god, like I was like so just like worn out from it. Ever Amble says, are you going to read a story to us this Vlogmas posting of yours like last year? That was awesome. Oh, I read How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Yeah, that was an interesting video. That was like more of a like I mean, like, not that it was a joke, but like people were like, "Oh my god, please just I would watch you just read a story," and I was like, "Okay." I mean, I don't have anything in mind, but maybe something like that. Brittany Biddle says, "Do you use anything on your face? You've really nice skin and small pores, so just wondering." Oh, thank you very much. I mainly it's just like just some kind of scrub. I use like this like Jack Black face buff in the shower sometimes. Just I end up getting a lot of dead skin on my nose for whatever reason. So I just gotta, you know, like get that off. And then I use Jack Black face moisturizer. And that's most of it right there. Just the face moisturizer does a lot. And I'll just like do a peel off mask once in a while. Ev Ramble says, who does your nails? And Lindsay Johnson says, that nail situation though, nail polish doesn't like staying on my fingernails. I'm a tad bit jealous, not gonna lie. I mean, it doesn't stay on for me either, really. It's like, it always just, like, chips at the ends and stuff. I mean, I'm always just, like, touching stuff, digging into stuff, like boxes or whatever with my fingers, making noises, tapping things, just going like this for some reason. I just do this, going like this. So it does come off for me, too. I prefer it to be a little, like, beat up with, like, chips out of it and stuff because I'm not going for like a clean, shiny polish look here. In fact, the main reason I put it on again, I really had no like motivation to, but my like thumbnail had like the tiniest little like chip or like split right in the center of it, and I was like, you know what? Let me just paint them, and then I'll stop touching them, which it didn't really help, but at least, you know, now I'm reminded like, oh, let me stop, you know, picking it or something. And yeah, I did it. Kelsey's Corner says nail tutorial. It's nothing really. I slather it on and then I take a Q-tip with the remover and just go around the sides to get the excess off. Misty Bry says every time WiLLo sings, an angel gets its wings. Oh, how lovely. Oh, and then of course, Lee Gonzalez. Throwing away food on camera? Unsubscribed. So tacky. People are starving. Sorry, I had a great reply to this in a tweet. Lee Gonzalez with picture of some like male model or something as their profile picture. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't know what you wanted me to do. You wanted me to eat the non-vegan thing? You wanted me to call up the airline, get a ticket to a third world country and fly it on over there? Like, anyway, thanks for all the comments. Be sure to leave a comment down below on this video, and I'll be reading them on the next Vlogmas, which will be tomorrow, obviously, every day in December. So I will see you all there. WiLLo Davis, out.